Cheers! Welcome to my channel. This is a full moon for the month of December 4th specifically, tarot oracle reading. And Taurus, you are the star of this astrological insight. This is a bonus reading that I decided to do, and because I feel I have the time. And if your sun sign is not Taurus, we still all have a little bit of Taurus in us. If you have your birth chart, you can check where is Taurus in that chart, and that is where this energy shows up for you. So my goal is to provide valuable information to empower you. I've already shuffled and just given it a cut, and we're going to start the reading with the underlying energy from the bottom of the deck. And we have fulfillment. Yay! I love starting off readings with fulfillment. So this card is representing the energy of total fulfillment. And it's sort of at the beginning stages of fulfillment in some ways. Like this would be this 1111 portal that you may have heard of. It's an energetic portal that people pass through. It's like once you start noticing 1111 or 111, like 1111 on the clock or 111 on the clock, or addresses, license plates, etc. It's kind of like a reminder to watch your thoughts and keep them strong so that you can get the fulfillment that you deserve. And this card is quite often considered the marriage card of the deck. So we'll see what's going on here. Wow, this is a nice way to start a reading off. Like we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is the underlying energy for the first part of this reading. This is about your internal boundaries, your dynamics, what you have control over. It's like what you lay awake at night if you do so, worrying, what if this happens? What if that happens? So this energy is about controlling the internal talk that you have. And the energy is 369, and Nikola Tesla speaks of, or used to speak of this, the 369. If you understand the 369, then you have the key to the universe. And basically it's a ratio for understanding what to keep and what to take and what to give and what to give away kind of energy, and how much. So this energy she has 3 pentacles in the bush that she's willing to give to charity or to invest in other people and family members, etc. And then she's got her hand on these 6 pentacles here. And this is saying that she knows that she has to be able to have the energy from these 6 pentacles to be able to keep moving forward in the way she is and be able to support others. She has to first support herself. And the falcon shows that she has the insight to understand this. And you'll also notice that in the background here, there's like these 2 trees, and it's almost like this portal on either side of her. These are like young trees, you know, they're mature trees now, but they're bigger. Like they're not huge trees yet. They're not old trees yet. And so the first card out is one of feeling like you're in a mental prison. So this energy it feels like not knowing what the answers are. But when you look at it closely, you realize, well, she's bound up, but there's nothing locking her into this space. And you know, she could get out of this actually with quite a bit of ease, but it's like she can't see it herself because she's blindfolded. So the energy is like a mental prison that you're keeping yourself in. It can also, on the 3D, be like an actual physical prison, but more commonly it's just being caught up in your own thoughts. And so this energy, you can tell though that she's starting to move forward because she's got her right foot on dry land, and then she's got her left foot in the puddle. And this energy of the water here, the puddles represent emotions, and this is actually shallow emotions. There's not a whole lot of danger here. So this is about releasing yourself from patterns of mental stress. And with this new beginning here, then, you know, and this could be maybe this is a bride who's about to get married and she's all stressed out about the wedding, like, and how much it's costing, and that could be. And then we have the King of Cups coming in. So the King of Cups is the most emotionally available king in the minor arcana. There's 4 of them. And he is sitting on his pedestal, on his throne, out in the middle of all this troubled water. Like, he's got lots of bigger waves than she does here. But he's got a cup of love here, and he is not stressed out. He's the most emotionally available, and he's also the one that is most in control of his emotions. And so he is just calm, and when he needs to, his right foot is also forward. So perhaps this is the groom and this is the bride. And keep in mind also that this energy could be a female in their masculine energy, and vice versa here. Because these are archetypes. So we'll see what's going on here. Both of them seem to have one foot in the water, or almost in the water here. And, okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So destiny. So destiny is turning. Something is taking place. This energy, I'm feeling like he's not concerned about it. He's very comfortable where he's at. This cup can, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It could be what he loves to do or what he loves to be. But when we have the marriage card here, quite often it does represent that. It could also represent like a business partnership. Excuse me. And so, but this is the Wheel of Fortune being here, is saying, you know, this is destiny. It's a new beginning, and the wheel is turning. So whatever is happening is going to be like, it's going to shift things into a new way of being. There seems to be plenty of abundance here. So I'm not quite sure why she's stressed out, but we'll see. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles coming up. And this is the give and take energy. And this is like, if you plant seeds, then you wait for the harvest, and then you're able to move forward. But you see, we have 6 here and we have 6 here. And this person is giving to one beggar, but not to the other. But this beggar has something in their pocket. So they don't really need coin from this person. And he's holding in the left hand, which represents his feminine energy, a scale of justice. And so he's aware that this person doesn't need the coin, but this person does need the coin. So it seems like maybe it is the wedding is costing a lot of money. Maybe she wants to spend more money on it. Like some brides take their weddings very, very seriously, and some grooms also. This card is saying, the 4 of Pentacles is saying, don't sell yourself short. When you walk through this portal, you notice that these are very tall in context to the people. So this energy is like, you know, there's a lot of fulfillment here. So don't settle for less than what you deserve. And this 4 of Pentacles shows that, like, perhaps there was 10 pentacles and now there's only 4 left and 6 of them are gone. And this person had the ratio backwards. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. So this could be a couple that's used to having a lot of money, and then maybe they were planning a wedding or a marriage ceremony or buying a house or something like that. And now they felt something happened, that the wheel's turning, and there's a different energy now. But when you look at this, there's 6 here and there's 4 here, which is 10, and you can only get 10 pentacles in the entire like in out of all the pentacle cards, the 10 of Pentacles is the highest you can go, other than the face cards. So this energy is just saying, in some ways, I feel like this is like a mental prison, that maybe like an overthinking energy. Excuse me. And then the King of Cups is calm. So it's kind of like he's in love and he's whatever. Like he's not too concerned. I'm just getting that energy. So we'll see what this is about. Oh, and then we got the 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So maybe he should have been concerned, you know, and maybe she was, his lack of concern is what has her in a mental prison, or a prison, and she feels like duty bound to kind of fall for the same fate as him because they're together. This energy could also be one person, right, that is emotionally calm, but at this time they feel duty bound to something and it's stressing them out. Being left out in the cold is an energy of losing some abundance, and we have like 6 plus 4 is 10, and we had 9 here. We have this fulfillment. So this is the way the reading is starting off, though. So this could be a couple that, or someone that had fulfillment, and now it's turning. And so the Taurus energy is like the toddler of the zodiac signs. And so the energy can be really stubborn, like a bull in a china shop energy, you know, like, and I'm just getting that, excuse me, Taurus energy is wanting, like they like the finer things in life, and they're used to getting their way like a small toddler. And so this, I'm not 100% sure what's happened here, but this could be some people that had fulfillment and they had what they needed and now they don't for whatever reason. And it's choking me up, like all of a sudden, like I was fine and I don't know why all of a sudden my eyes are watering and my throat's tight. And it's kind of like this energy of they can't believe this is happening. Like this is like what's happened. So that's the blindfold here, and yet the king seems totally oblivious to it. But the king, I'm getting the king, you know, he's a king and he has had lots of opportunities to deal with lots of different situations. And I feel like he's confident that it's all going to work out in the end. He's been left out in the cold before. You know, he's been in a position where he's had less, but he's always found a way to collaborate with others and make things work. So once you've known success, then success comes more easily to you. And that's the kind of, like when I get in this energy, I like right away, my throat's closing. And when I get in this energy, I'm like, oh, everything's going to be just great. So this this is kind of the energy of what ifs, like the internal forces within you that say, what if this happens? What if that happens? So she might be worrying about nothing. And he might just be like, oh, she's just worrying about nothing. I'm not worried about it. You're worried about it, but I'm not, because I have enough life experience to know this isn't a major problem. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. So this is someone's identity, like this is the first house, is your identity to yourself, how you feel about yourself, your self-image. And then this energy is, you know, your value, your worth. And like, as I said, like the king has had success, so he's not concerned about it. And then we have the abundance, the Wheel of Fortune, like that's about being in communication with the universe. And there's been no message came in from anyone or anything like that. And then we have this is like your emotional upbringing. So I'm getting that perhaps this person has not been in a family like where there was enough money that they always were able to give and take, and they always had a strong foundation. And if they got left out in the cold of one deal, then another one did. And they've always known how much to give and take. So this energy is not new to the king at all, but it's new to her. So perhaps she's just never dealt with this much money before. This could be an indication, perhaps there was an inheritance or something like that. And all of a sudden they came into a bunch of money, and she doesn't have the experience of having that much money. So now, like, the more money you have, the more responsibility you have, and she's just not used to it. I'm still getting, like, with this fulfillment card and this, that there, and the destiny here, that, you know, it will work out. And then the energy here is like creativity. Like what do you do with that money? And this is also romance and children. Like, are you going to have, like, is this a couple that plans to have children? That kind of energy. I'm still like, I don't feel any overwhelming concern. And now that I'm getting more into it, I'm just like, she needs to chill out. So there is the health and the daily routines and the habits that you have that will contribute to your success. And that's kind of, I'm getting that this king has been raised in a way where he understands how the world works, how money works. And this is someone that hasn't had that opportunity, hasn't been in a family like that. And so it's not a criticism, it's just, we're at the toddler, like Taurus energy. So this could be someone who just hasn't had that experience. Or this could be a couple where he's quite a bit older than her and has a lot more experience. We'll see some more here. The next part of the reading is for the external forces coming in, and it seems like there's all sorts of opportunities coming in. This is the Seven of Cups, and this figure is like an empty vessel waiting to have all these opportunities. So I feel like the energy, that this is more of a self-made prison, and this energy is, you know, look at all the opportunity. He can see nothing but opportunities. He's the one who's holding the cup. And there's 7 opportunities. There's a gift in every one of these. And yes, some of these possibilities are challenges in disguise, but he has taken on challenges before, seen the possibilities into them, and that's why he's, you know, calm. And then we have, for the next card, yes, the Ace of Pentacles comes in. So that's confirmation from the universe that there's nothing to worry about. The abundance is coming in. It's a gift from God, and it's kind of like that same energy of going through a portal here, like stay on the path. This is a gift from the universe. You don't need to second guess it. You need to look into the details of it and make sure that, you know, you're not left out in the cold. But, you know, we're starting off with this fulfillment, and you know, there's only one more card with the 10 of Pentacles. And this is saying, here it is. Stay on your path, quit worrying, enjoy your life, enjoy your life. And that's kind of an energy sometimes that people who have had difficulty in life can get into this energy where they're so used to difficulty that when it goes smooth, it's hard for them to handle it. Like, it's like, well, something's got to go wrong kind of energy. And here comes the sneaky shift disturber energy. And so this is, the energy here is like, there's 7 swords here, and there's 8 here. And it's kind of, I feel like this energy is just saying that she's stealing from her own happiness, you know, because she's not allowing herself to put down the worry. And it's almost like this card, like this is a walking contradiction, and quite often this comes up as like a thief. But I feel in this case what it's saying is you've got, you know, 2 people here, and you've got all these worries. Like, let's lose at least 5 of the worries, and then you'll only have, like, you know, 3 left. You know, like, take away 3 of the worries or 5 of the worries, and then the 2 of you can work it out. There's 2 minds at work here, 2 different people collaborating. And when people collaborate, then all sorts of miracles can happen because you're empowering each other. So perhaps this is someone that has been on their own, you know, their whole life, and they haven't had the external forces that come into them have been more negative than positive. They haven't had this upbringing where, you know, life goes up and life goes down. It's kind of that energy. And this can represent someone that maybe they lost their parents. I'm just getting some sort of energy like that, of like not having the proper guidance. And then we have justice coming in. Yeah, I feel like the universe is saying, take this gift and it's okay, chill out, because justice is here. You've got the sun in the bright yellow cheerful background here, here, and here, which is how we start. You've got a gift from the universe with a lot of abundance, and you've got someone, I'm getting, that loves you, that will be there for you. And if you're not used to that, then it could feel really overwhelming to be put yourself in a position to be vulnerable to that energy in case it doesn't work out. I can understand how that energy is. So the external forces are kind of like what the EF happened, and I'm getting in the past, perhaps this person has, and if this is you, like where you've had, you know, shifty situations occur, and you thought that everything was working out and then it wasn't, and it came as a really bad surprise. This one here, give it a chance to be a blessing, like in something that is a good surprise. You deserve to have, you know, good things happen in your life. That's the energy. And here we have it. The Six of Swords. This is leaving the troubled waters and moving off to calmer, through the calmer waters to the shore, across the, like to be conveyed, and to allow someone, and I feel like someone that you love, to actually take you. And I'm getting in this energy, this is about rowing off to calmer shores with God, and from the universe providing this gift. And I'm getting that this, the two figures there actually represent the grown-up version and the inner child that needs healing. And it's saying to be able to get out of this mental prison. And you see there's those two swords kind of off there, just like here. And this is this energy is kind of saying, you know, like walk away from the mental struggle and allow someone, let this person that loves you do something for you to empower you. And you'll be going off to, this is in God's plan. This is a gift from the universe for you to have a better life and to have someone in your life who truly loves you, and like have like marriage and maybe a family and lots of money and lots of opportunities, all of that energy. Yes, and we have the King of Wands here. And so the King of Wands is someone that's really passionate and fiery, and the King of Wands is a visionary, and he's ready at a moment's notice to get up and move, take action if need be. The King of Wands is passionate and very charismatic and highly sought after. So this energy is almost like too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true. Like you're also, what this card is saying, when an ace comes in like this, it's saying this is a gift from the universe, but you also are a gift to the universe. And that other people maybe can see that, but you've had a hard time or a hard life, or you've gone through some real negative shift, and now it's time to embrace this gift. Like I'm getting there's really beautiful energy here being offered, and yes, that will make you the Empress. I love it. Okay, so it's just a change in like not in so much attitude, but a change of allowing yourself to be vulnerable and surrendering this to the Most High. Because the Empress is showing up, and again, look at the sunny sky again here. And do you see how much she looks like the same as over here? This is saying this is an opportunity for you to become the Empress. The Empress is all four queens in the minor arcana. rolled into one person. And this person, this king, loves you. And I feel this is the same person. And they're also very highly sought after, and they have chosen you. This is who he's looking at. He's looking at the Empress. And because this energy is going to be backing you, you also are going to be a wonderful gift to him. And I'm getting there's potential, like the Empress is pregnant with possibility. And she is, the energy is, she is the magnet. She's the one that attracts and generates energy. And the King of Wands is all about fire and action. So when the two plug in, it's like sparks fly. It's a beautiful relationship. There's passion there. There's love there. And it's going to elevate her position on a spiritual level, as well as on a physical level, to be able to be what God has always intended for her. Oh, that's such a beautiful energy. It really is. It's like, go for it, Taurus. Don't let your vulnerability stand in the way of this happiness. You know, of course, when you have this card and you've been left out in the cold, now you know better. So you know the signs. Look into everything. If this is, like, make sure that you do your due diligence, but trust that the universe and God do want you to be a happy, beautiful person, that you are a gift to the universe as well as receiving this gift. That's really awesome energy. And the Empress actually is Taurus energy. So a toddler no more. Congratulations, Taurus energy. You've grown up. If you're enjoying this reading, please do like and comment. It really does help me build my channel. I'm going to clarify this some more. It feels like, okay, we've got a pretty good grip on it here now, what's going on. But what I'm going to do is use my oracle, Tales from the Vector. And this is an oracle that I started in 2007, courtesy of the Intergalactic Federation of Light. There's 64 paintings. They're all completed now in 2020. The cards have been out to for years, for several years, to fairs, psychic fairs, and I've used them, in my seminars, etc. But now that all the paintings are complete in 2020, I want to bring the actual deck out, and I'm working on the information and gathering information with these readings with you. So thank you for your time and energy. And we will take the underlying energy from the bottom. Oh, I should just mention, these cards have the numbers of the cards written, of the paintings written on them, and you can go to Tales from the Vector, TAILS, from thevector.com, and check out the paintings later if you want. I will have them listed in the order that they appear here. And there's also some extra information there if you want to see it. So the underlying energy that is clarifying the underlying energy for the fulfillment of this whole reading is Gemini. And this is so cool because I've been doing just the last 3 readings that I did. I decided I'm going to do this bonus reading because the moon, the full moon coming up on December 4th is Gemini, and this Gemini energy keeps coming up. And this is, so this is part of the fulfillment. I'm doing a bonus reading for the full moon energy. I didn't know if I would have time, but I decided, I'm going to, it feels like really good. I'd like to see what it's about. And then, that's from the bottom, so we want the top here. We have the Hierophant, clarifying the inner dynamics here, the what if energy. And this is about traditional structure and, understanding basically how money works, how the universe works. Like Nikola Tesla said, if you know the 369, then you have the key to the universe. So it's about understanding the ratios of give and take. And this Gemini energy, like Taurus energy, is the toddler, but the Gemini energy is like kindergarten. So I'm getting that this person just hasn't had a whole lot of experience with this type of energy. And the Hierophant is actually like a traditional structure for authority figures, but it can also be for on the spiritual side also. So I feel like this is just, it's meant to be. It's been in the works. Okay, so this person, clarifying the self-identity here, the reason why there is this energy within. It's, I'm just getting being raised in an angry family. Like if you didn't do things the right way, there was, you know, harsh words, harsh actions, that kind of energy. And anger is the gift that keeps on giving until something happens to stop that energy. And so this energy is kind of like not being, if you have an opportunity to actually be loved and to clear this energy, then you can raise your children without all that anger and, you know, like let go of it. And then you're actually fulfilling your purpose by being the best version of you. And the ancestors that are across the veil are thrilled with you for doing so. And the descendants are also going to benefit from it. And then we've got the King of Cups. And this is a tactic of disruption. So I feel like something, I don't feel like it was anything big, but something minor happened that triggered, you know, this energy. And because this is about triggers and on an emotional level. And it may have been, I'm just getting it was something that this king is like, what? What's all this about? But it's because of, I'm like when holidays, sometimes if you're in a family where there's a lot of anger in that and there's not a lot of money to go around and you can't afford to really celebrate the holiday season or weddings or, you know, special occasions, that can add even more stress and bring out a lot of anger in people too. And I'm getting it could be something like that. It's just that energy of this built-in like expectations of, oh my, you know, like this energy here of, you know, I keep getting like it might be like a big ceremony coming up, like their wedding or whatever. So I just feel this person is like reacting to like overly triggered by small things is the energy, but justifiably. And then justice comes out. So we have justice here twice. And so the energy, and this is the 11 again, the 111 portal that I was talking about. So if that happens to you, where you start noticing 1111, 111 on the clock, etc., it's just a gentle reminder from the universe that watch your negative thinking, because you're manifesting at this time, and your thoughts are very powerful, and especially if you speak them aloud, that, you know, and justice is actually a redemption from karma. And so this energy is saying like you're clearing this karma not just for yourself, but you're clearing it for your ancestors and your upcoming descendants. And it's justice. God and the universe are stepping in to bring justice to your situation. And you've been patient. And so this is about being really devoted to your life path and hanging in there in the tough times. And temperance energy is like more like Sagittarius energy. And it's about being devoted to your purpose, like always going on adventures and educating yourself, etc., to be the best version you can be and staying on that path. But the thing about Sagittarians is they are not known to be the most patient, right? People. So they want action all the time. And so this energy is saying that some of this energy has been very beneficial because you learn from your mistakes and you learn from the mistakes of others. And then, so it's saying, even though you may not have this experience, you have a lot of experience. And so don't sell yourself short. You know way more than you think you do know. Just about different shift compared to this person. So the battle star, what the energy I'm getting, the words are like street smart rather than book smart. So the 24 card is the battle star, and that is about having the courage to shift, to change, to make yourself vulnerable, you have to sometimes take risks to be able to have fulfillment. And what is this about being left out in the cold? Yeah, so it's the scotoma, it's been coming up in almost every reading, it seems like, and it is like a blind spot that you have in your eyes where you think you can see what's going on, but you don't really see the whole picture. And but this card, like, and that explains this kind of energy here, but it's also saying that there's a reason why the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield. You need to let the past go, and you've learned from it, and now it's time to move forward, because you don't want to leave yourself out in the cold. And then the underlying energy here is the Magician, clarifying all of this. Yeah, so this is an upgrade for your life. This is an energetic upgrade, this next part. So the external forces are actually, you know, like your life path. All of this energy comes from Source. This is God fulfilling promises to you when you were a child. I'm just getting that this person had a very challenging, difficult upbringing. And then, yeah, degradation of, this is saying again, take this energy is being sent to you. Recognize, and I'm getting this again to say this, you are receiving this gift from the universe, and you also are the gift to the universe. And so there's no shame on you because of the way you were raised or what happened to you when you were young. And you probably don't even know all of the whole story, and it's not really necessary. This is not your shame. It's the people that were around you when you were a child. It belongs to them. And they didn't degrade you. They tried to degrade you possibly, but you are whole, and you are loved by God, and you are loved by the universe. And this is truly a gift for the way that you deserve to live. There was on this card here, the thievery and that type of energy, the walking contradiction. You were swimming with sharks, basically. So it's like the Taurus energy is of a toddler. So you really don't, you have to rely on the people around you. So, you know, you really didn't have much choice in the matter, is what it's saying, when you were little, and it formed the way you react. And, you don't respond. Sometimes you react because of this energy, and you're learning to control that. And look at this. We have Taurus on Taurus, or on the justice here. That's beautiful. This is saying you deserve justice, Taurus. And the Empress energy is Venus. The Empress is Taurus energy. So you deserve the give and take, and you're good. You're good to go. Justice is here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. The Aquarius energy is about, okay, not taking life so seriously now. If there's little ups and downs, recognizing the Aquarius energy is more like, you know, observe what's happening, and then experiment and take small step or whatever to see what happens, and then, you know, renegotiate it within yourself and move forward. But you have moved on. It's like you have moved off to calmer shores with God, and you're in this new age of Aquarius, which is a total different way that you were in the age of Pisces, kind of like. So back in 2020, like that kind of energy, 2020 is clear vision. So if there was some things that happened that were very challenging and left you kind of feeling traumatized, what this is saying is now we've got way more energy. We've got way more of a foot into the Aquarius energy. It's a totally different kind of energy. It's kind of where you use your intellect to be able to observe what's happening around you, and then be okay with taking small experiments and seeing, just like scientists do. You know, and then if it didn't work out, well, then what could I do differently? Not taking it like, oh my, you know, like I ruined it, or like that kind of energy. over dramatic. So then we have the star energy coming in. So this is my innocence card in my in the oracle, and this is just saying it's good to remain innocent. Don't confuse innocence with naivety. You always were meant to be a star, and in some ways, if there was a lot of rejection in your life, recognize that rejection is God's protection. So this King of Wands, I'm getting, sees you as a star. Like this, you are the star. So that's the energy, because that's what he's looking at. He sees you, he already sees you as an empress. And then we have here, yeah, on there. So don't be foolish and have, like, your expectations will create limitations. So if you expect things not to go the way you want them to, then they're more likely to not go the way you want them to. So you need to be, that's the old energy. The new energy is an energetic upgrade where you are really anticipating what's going to happen and having like a really good outlook for that. Like, I feel like it's a really strong reading, and congratulations, Taurus. It's, you know, like you showed up as the Empress in your own reading. Say no more. I hope that you've also enjoyed this reading, and like, comment, and consider subscribing if you resonate with the energy of the channel. Thank you very much, and I will be providing Taurus with another, this one's a bonus, so I will be doing the mid-month of December reading at mid-month. Bye for now.